Are you ready for the unexpected? When disaster strikes, will you have what it takes to survive? In this video, we'll reveal the 15 survival foods every prepper should stockpile. The essential items that offer the most bang for your buck when it really matters. From nutrient-packed staples to long-lasting lifesavers, these are the foods that could mean the difference between life and death. Stick around until the end and make sure you're fully prepared for the worst. And before we jump in, subscribe now, or risk being left unprepared when chaos comes knocking. 1. Rolled oats. When it comes to long-term, shelf-stable foods, rolled oats are at the very top of my list. They're versatile, easy to prepare, and have an incredible shelf life when stored properly. With good storage practices such as sealing them in airtight containers with oxygen absorbers, rolled oats can last for 25-30 years. Even in their standard retail packaging, they're still good for about 18 to 24 months, making them an excellent option for short and long-term food storage alike. What I love most about rolled oats is how simple they are to prepare. All it takes is boiling some water and adding it to the oats. For a little flavor, you can mix in honey, sugar, or even powdered milk if you have it on hand. The texture is hearty and satisfying, which is great when other options might feel less filling during a survival situation. Plus, they're packed with nutritional benefits, offering a healthy dose of fiber, vitamins, and minerals that keep you energized and full for hours. Another reason I consider rolled oats a must-have is their versatility. From making a warm, comforting porridge to using them in recipes like pancakes, granola bars, or even savory dishes, they adapt to a variety of situations and tastes. They're one of those foods that you can get a lot of mileage from without feeling bored or limited. For preppers looking to maximize their resources, while ensuring they have something affordable and nutritious on hand, rolled oats are a no-brainer. They're cheap, shelf-stable, and offer incredible value for their price. This is why rolled oats have been a staple of food storage plans for generations, and why they remain one of my top recommendations for every prepper out there. 2. Honey. If I had to choose one food to stockpile for survival, honey would undoubtedly be at the top of my list. Its indefinite shelf life alone makes it a no-brainer for preppers like me. This is a food that truly stands the test of time, and it's as useful years down the road as it is the day you buy it. But what makes honey a survival food powerhouse isn't just its longevity, it's all the incredible benefits it brings to the table. For starters, honey is a fantastic natural sweetener. Whether I'm making tea or adding a little something extra to my meals, honey provides a rich, natural sweetness without the need for processed sugars. Beyond its culinary uses, honey is like having a tiny golden medicine cabinet in a jar. It's known to boost the immune system, making it my go-to defense during cold and flu season. And speaking of colds, a spoonful of honey is a time-tested remedy for suppressing coughs, thanks to its soothing properties. Honey is also invaluable for treating minor injuries. Its natural antibacterial properties make it incredibly effective for fighting infections and even helping wounds heal faster. I can't think of another food item in my pantry that's capable of doubling as emergency first aid. On top of that, honey supports gut health, which is especially important in a survival situation where stress and a limited diet can disrupt digestion. I've even read that when mixed with apple cider vinegar and water, it can help remove parasites. Clearly, honey is far more than a simple sweet treat. Its versatility in nourishment, healing, and health maintenance makes it one of the most valuable items I stockpile. 3. Alcohol, vodka preferred. When it comes to survival, versatility is key, and alcohol, specifically vodka, earns its place on any prepper's stockpile list. I always keep it on hand because it serves so many purposes beyond its obvious use as a drink. Trust me, when you're in a tough situation, this simple liquid can become one of your most reliable tools. First and foremost, vodka is an excellent fire starter. If you're dealing with wet wood or poor conditions, a few splashes of vodka can give your fire the extra boost it needs to catch. Not only that, but in a pinch, it doubles as an efficient antiseptic to clean wounds, minimizing the risk of infection when first aid supplies might be limited. It also works well as a hand sanitizer, which is a priceless health precaution when hygiene resources are scarce. But the practical uses don't stop there. I've used vodka to sterilize needles and other tools, essential in emergencies requiring quick improvisation. It can even act as a sleep aid if stress and anxiety are making it difficult to rest. A small amount can relax your body and help take the edge off in what could be a high-pressure survival situation. Another reason vodka is a must-have item is its value as a barter good. When resources are tight, alcohol can become an incredibly sought-after commodity. It's compact, easy to transport, and has an indefinite shelf life, making it an excellent addition to your trade arsenal. Vodka's versatility makes it truly indispensable. Whether you're preparing for a natural disaster or an extended emergency, I'd strongly recommend adding at least a couple of bottles to your stash. When every item in your supply matters, alcohol ensures you get the most bang for your buck. 4. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is a versatile and must-have item for anyone prepping for emergencies. I always make sure to stockpile it because its uses extend far beyond the kitchen. For starters, it's an excellent addition to meals. Whether it's drizzled over a fresh salad or used to enhance the flavor of fish, it adds a tangy boost that makes simple dishes more enjoyable. But the benefits go beyond just taste. Apple cider vinegar is widely recognized for its health advantages, such as potentially helping to lower blood pressure and support overall wellness. It's great to have on hand for both nutrition and boosting your body's resilience in challenging times. What makes apple cider vinegar truly indispensable, however, is its versatility as a non-food item. I dilute it in water to create a natural, chemical-free household cleaner. It's surprisingly effective at eliminating grime while being eco-friendly. This makes cleaning during a survival situation much easier and safer, especially when commercial products aren't available. On top of that, it's a budget-friendly alternative to store-bought cleaners and disinfectants. Another reason I always keep apple cider vinegar in my stockpile is its ability to act as a flea and tick repellent. When pets or livestock need protection from pests, and you're out of conventional repellents, a diluted vinegar solution works surprisingly well. It's these little survival hacks that can make all the difference. With its practicality, long shelf life, and numerous uses, apple cider vinegar easily earns its spot as one of the best value items every prepper should have in their stash. This one bottle of multifunctional goodness checks so many boxes for survival needs, and it's a staple I wouldn't want to face a crisis without. Make sure to stock up! 5. Powdered milk. When it comes to stocking up on long-lasting, versatile food items, powdered milk definitely makes the list. I personally think it's one of the most valuable additions to any prepper's stockpile. First, it's incredibly shelf-stable. Unlike fresh milk, which spoils quickly if not refrigerated, powdered milk can last for years when stored properly, making it perfect for long-term emergencies. Plus, it's packed with nutrients like calcium, protein, and essential vitamins, which are especially important to maintain health during tough times. One thing I really love about powdered milk is its versatility. There are so many ways to use it. You can mix it for a drink, add it to oatmeal or cereals, or even use it as an ingredient in baking. It's a great way to bring a sense of normalcy to meals when resources are limited. Additionally, powdered milk can actually be used to make butter. Yes, butter! That's a game changer when you think about crafting meals from limited supplies. And of course, powdered milk can be a valuable item for barter too. Families with kids, in particular, will appreciate having access to milk during emergencies, so it's great to have some extra on hand. For those who are lactose intolerant, alternatives like powdered goat's milk are available and just as beneficial. To me, this item isn't just about nutrition. It's about longevity, flexibility, and even higher value during a crisis. Whether you're fortifying your pantry for power outages, disasters, or broader SHTF scenarios, powdered milk delivers the most bang for your buck. It's a must-have for any prepper, and I always make sure to include it in my stockpiling plans. 6. Canned meat. When it comes to survival foods, canned meat is an absolute essential in any prepper's stockpile. I prioritize canned meats because they strike the perfect balance between longevity, nutrition, and convenience. These cans typically last anywhere from 2 to 5 years when stored properly, making them a reliable and long-term source of protein. Since they're pre-cooked, they're incredibly easy to prepare, allowing you to focus on other critical survival tasks when the need arises. Some of my go-to canned meats include Spam, pulled pork, chicken, salmon, and tuna. Not only do they offer variety, but they also provide key nutrients that are vital in a survival scenario. For instance, canned salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for brain health and reducing inflammation. Tuna, too, is packed with protein and healthy fats that your body will thank you for, especially when food options are scarce. What I really appreciate about canned meat is its versatility. Combined with staples like beans, pasta, or rice, it turns simple ingredients into a satisfying, nutrient-dense meal. For example, mixing pulled pork with canned beans creates a hearty dish that's both filling and easy to whip together. Similarly, chicken can be shredded and added to rice or pasta to stretch the meal even further. Canned meat is also lightweight and compact, making it an ideal choice for your emergency bug-out bag or shelter-in-place pantry. When resilience and preparedness are top priorities, having canned meats on hand offers peace of mind that you'll have access to essential calories and nutrients no matter the circumstances. For me, this is a must-have survival item that I'll never skip stocking up on. 7. Protein powder. Protein powder is one of the most versatile and essential items you can add to your survival stockpile. It's lightweight, shelf-stable, and incredibly easy to transport, making it an invaluable resource when space and weight are limited. I personally love how it serves as a reliable source of nutrition without requiring refrigeration, sticking with the mantra of practicality in any emergency situation. One of the biggest advantages of protein powder is its ability to double as a meal replacement. By simply mixing it with powdered milk and water, you can whip up a quick, filling, and nutrient-packed drink. This is particularly useful during emergencies when cooking might not be an option, or time and resources are scarce. For anyone who tends to be a picky eater, protein powder can also be a lifesaver. It's much easier to drink your calories than to force down a meal you're not fond of. Another reason I swear by protein powder is its suitability for those who may need liquid nutrition during recovery. Whether it's for someone dealing with medical issues, healing from an injury, or simply unable to eat solid food, having protein powder on hand guarantees they'll still get the sustenance they need to regain their strength. When choosing a protein powder for your stockpile, look for options with a good balance of protein, low sugar content, and a flavor you won't get tired of. Chocolate and vanilla are universally versatile and can be mixed with a variety of other ingredients to keep things interesting. Ultimately, protein powder gets you the most bang for your buck, combining long shelf life, portability, and vital nutrition into one compact package. It's an essential addition to any prepper's pantry. 8. Water and water filtration. Water is the most essential resource for survival, and ensuring I have access to clean drinking water is a top priority in my prepping plan. Without water, none of us can last more than a few days, so I focus on both storing enough water and having reliable filtration methods in place. For storage, I keep a mix of solutions to meet both short and long-term needs. I've invested in sturdy, food-grade 50-gallon drums that are perfect for storing large quantities of water. These containers are durable and designed to prevent contamination, so I know my water remains safe. I also have several smaller, portable water containers for grab-and-go situations. Flexibility is key when an emergency requires quick action. Additionally, I make use of water catchment systems, like rain barrels, to collect and store rainwater. This allows me to replenish my water supply without relying on external sources. Of course, storage alone isn't enough. Proper filtration is absolutely necessary, especially for long-term survival. I've equipped myself with high-quality portable water filters that can remove bacteria, viruses, and other contaminants. These are great for use during activities like hiking or when access to clean water is limited. Additionally, I have a few gravity-fed filtration systems that work well at home or in a base camp situation. They're simple to use and incredibly effective for treating larger quantities of water. By preparing to store and filter water, I ensure that I'm ready for emergencies, whether it's a short-term power outage or an extended grid-down scenario. Water is life, and I won't leave that to chance. 9. Beans. Beans are truly one of the best survival foods I can recommend because they deliver an incredible nutritional punch at an unbeatable price.
Not only are they packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals that your body needs to stay strong and healthy, but they're also incredibly cost-effective. For just around $45, you can stock up on a 50-pound bag that contains a whopping 67,000 calories. Talk about stretching your budget while still prepping well.
What really stands out to me about beans is their versatility. Whether you're mixing them with rice, adding them to soups, or incorporating them into other dishes, beans are a staple that never go out of style. They fill you up and provide that satisfying, hearty texture you need when the situation gets tough. Plus, with so many different types of beans to choose from, you won't have to worry about eating the same thing over and over again. Varieties like black beans, pinto, kidney, and lentils not only taste different, but they also offer unique textures and nutrient profiles, keeping your diet interesting and balanced in a long-term survival scenario. Another thing I appreciate is how easy beans are to store and prepare.
They have an incredibly long shelf life when stored properly, making them ideal for stockpiling.
All you need is a little water and heat to cook dry beans. And if you have canned beans, they can be eaten right out of the can if necessary. If I had to pick one food to build the foundation of my prepper pantry, beans would make the list without hesitation. They're affordable, nutritious, and adaptable, checking every box for a survival situation. Stocking up on beans is, without a doubt, a smart move for any prepper looking to maximize their bang for their buck. 10. Rice. When it comes to essential survival foods, rice is an absolute staple, and for good reason. It's incredibly affordable, typically costing around $35–40 for a 100-pound bag, and it packs an impressive calorie punch. Just one 100-pound bag of rice provides a staggering 126,000 calories. That makes it one of the most cost-effective and energy-dense foods you can stockpile. What's more, when you pair rice with beans, it becomes a powerhouse combination for nutrition, offering a complete protein and covering much of what the body needs to thrive during tough times. This duo is unbeatable in a survival scenario, providing both sustenance and flexibility for a wide variety of meals. One of the things I really appreciate about rice is its versatility. Beyond being a crucial food supply, it serves multiple purposes that can come in handy during an emergency. For instance, did you know you can use rice to make rice water?
Not only is rice water excellent for hydration and providing a quick energy boost, but it's also beneficial for hygiene and skincare, acting as a DIY remedy for irritated skin or even as a gentle rinse for hair.
Rice can also be repurposed into makeshift heat or cold packs. Simply fill a sock with rice, microwave, or freeze it, and it can help soothe aches or reduce swelling. And of course, it's a lifesaver for protecting electronics. If your phone or gadgets get wet, placing them in a container of rice can help absorb moisture and potentially save your device. Considering how many roles it can play and how easy it is to store and prepare, rice is an absolute no-brainer for any prepper's stockpile. It's reliable, versatile, and essential when planning for the unexpected. 11. Pasta. Pasta is one of my go-to staples when stockpiling survival foods, and for good reason. It's incredibly shelf-stable, meaning you can store it for years without worrying about spoilage, as long as it's kept in a cool, dry place. For preppers like me, this longevity is essential when planning for emergencies. But what truly makes pasta stand out is just how energy-dense it is. At 1,087 calories per pound, pasta offers 3 times the calorie density of rice, making it an excellent option for sustaining energy when food supplies might become scarce. Another reason I rely on pasta is its versatility. Whether I'm cooking in a fully stocked kitchen or over a makeshift fire during an emergency, pasta is easy to prepare. You can pair it with almost anything: canned sauces, dehydrated vegetables, or even simple salt and spices to create a satisfying meal. Plus, it doesn't require refrigeration, and it cooks relatively quickly, so it's an efficient use of resources like water and fuel, which are often limited in survival situations. I'll admit, pasta is slightly more expensive compared to rice, but the calorie-to-cost ratio still makes it one of the most economical choices for long-term storage.
And in a survival scenario, being able to rely on a steady source of carbohydrates to fuel your body is worth every penny.
I've found that keeping a variety of pasta shapes, spaghetti, penne, and macaroni, makes meal planning less monotonous, which can be a huge morale booster during uncertain times. 12. Potato flakes. When it comes to survival foods, potato flakes are definitely one of the top items I recommend stocking up on. Not only are they incredibly versatile, but they're also packed with essential nutrients to keep you going in tough times. Potato flakes are a great source of vitamin C, B vitamins, and potassium, which are key for maintaining energy, supporting your immune system, and staying healthy during emergencies. Plus, they have a long shelf life, making them an ideal prepper staple. What I love most about potato flakes is how much variety they add to meals with minimal effort. If you're tired of eating the same bland foods during a crisis, potato flakes can be a game changer. They're perfect for thickening soups and stews, adding both texture and heartiness. And of course, you can whip them up into a quick batch of mashed potatoes that's comforting and filling after a long, stressful day. All you need is some water and heat. It doesn't get easier than that. Another major advantage of potato flakes is how budget-friendly they are. For preppers like me who are looking to stretch their dollars while building a solid stockpile, they provide excellent value. Potato flakes are calorie-dense, lightweight, and easy to store, checking all the boxes for a reliable survival food. Whether you're planning for short-term outages or a long-term disaster scenario, they're an efficient and practical choice. If you're just starting to prep or even revisiting your current supplies, don't overlook potato flakes. They offer an unbeatable combination of affordability, nutrition, and convenience, all vital qualities for survival foods. Trust me, when times get tough, having a stockpile of these on hand will make all the difference. 13. Herbs and spices. When it comes to survival situations, having a stash of essential herbs and spices can make all the difference in maintaining morale and ensuring meals are satisfying. I firmly believe that while focusing on bulk staples like rice, beans, and canned goods is crucial, neglecting the importance of flavor can be a big mistake. Herbs and spices might not seem like a top prepping priority, but their ability to break the monotony of basic meals is priceless. Imagine eating plain rice or beans day after day. Without variety, it can get boring and demoralizing. That's why I always stockpile staples like salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, and dried herbs like basil, oregano, and thyme. Not only are they lightweight and long-lasting, but they also significantly enhance the taste of even the simplest meals. A pinch of chili powder or paprika can turn a bland soup into something you'd actually look forward to eating. Plus, spices like turmeric and cinnamon come with antioxidant and potential health-boosting properties, which can be a bonus when you're trying to stay as healthy as possible in survival situations. On top of that, herbs and spices can be used as natural remedies for minor ailments. Ginger and peppermint can help with digestion, while cloves can provide some relief for toothaches. It's amazing how such small items can serve multiple purposes. For me, keeping herbs and spices in my stockpile isn't just about taste. It's about comfort, nutrition, and even a bit of normalcy during uncertain times. 14. Vitamins. When preparing for long-term survival, it's crucial not to overlook the importance of vitamins in your stockpile. While vitamins themselves aren't technically food, they are absolutely essential for maintaining health and well-being in situations where you might face limited food variety or potential malnutrition. I always make sure to include a supply of multivitamins in my emergency kit because in survival situations, you never know how challenging it might be to get all the necessary nutrients from food alone. Think about how much of our modern diet relies on fresh fruits, vegetables, dairy products, and other perishable items. When you're in a survival scenario, those fresh options usually aren't on the table. Without proper nutrients, our bodies can quickly become weak, making us susceptible to illnesses, fatigue, or worse. Vitamins act as a safety net. They help fill in gaps and ensure your body has access to vital nutrients, even when your diet is far from balanced. I recommend stocking up on high-quality multivitamins that cover the essential vitamins and minerals. Focus on options that include vitamin C, vitamin D, and B-complex vitamins, as these are particularly important for energy, immunity, and mental clarity. If you can, look for supplements that also contain essential minerals like zinc and magnesium. They don't take up much space, are lightweight, and have long shelf lives, making them ideal for survival storage. Remember, we can survive on limited calories for a while, but prolonged deficiencies in key vitamins can cause serious health issues that could jeopardize our ability to stay strong and resilient. Vitamins are, in essence, an investment in both your health and your ability to endure tough times. Don't underestimate their value when putting together your survival essentials. 15. Water filtration and containers. One of the most critical things I consider when preparing for any emergency is securing clean and safe water. Water is non-negotiable for survival. No one can last long without it. That's why I always focus on both short-term and long-term water needs. It's not just about stockpiling water. It's about ensuring that I'll have access to safe, drinkable water, even if my initial supply runs out. First off, I make it a priority to have quality water filters on hand. I've done my research and keep reliable filtration systems like gravity-fed filters or portable water straws for different situations. These tools are lifesavers when I need to purify water from rivers, lakes, or other natural sources. I also stockpile water purification tablets as a backup. They're lightweight and easy to store, making them indispensable for emergencies when boiling or filtering isn't possible. Next, I think about water containers. To make the most of my space, I store water in durable, BPA-free containers that can handle long-term storage. I also keep collapsible water bottles and storage bags in my kit, since they're compact and perfect for on-the-go scenarios. Properly storing water in these containers ensures that it stays clean and safe for use over time. By prioritizing water filtration and storage, I feel confident that I can face most survival situations. Having the tools and systems in place means that I'm prepared for anything. Whether it's a short-term crisis like a power outage or a long-term challenge like a natural disaster. Clean water is the foundation of survival, and I make sure it's always at the top of my prepper checklist. Bonus items for extra preparedness. When it comes to being fully prepared, having a few bonus items on hand can make all the difference. These extras go beyond the basics, giving you added security and convenience in unexpected situations. Whether you're planning for emergencies, outdoor adventures, or just want to stay ahead of the curve, these items will help ensure you're ready for anything life throws your way. 16. Avocado oil. When preparing for emergencies or long-term survival, I always ensure avocado oil is part of my stockpile. This versatile oil is an excellent addition to any prepper's pantry because it offers a unique combination of nutrition, utility, and longevity. Packed with healthy fats and essential nutrients, avocado oil is not just a cooking staple, but also a critical source of energy in survival scenarios. Its high-calorie content can help sustain energy levels when food supplies are limited, making it a smart choice to fuel both the body and the mind. I appreciate that avocado oil has a high smoke point, which means I can use it to cook a variety of foods without worrying about it degrading or releasing harmful compounds. From frying eggs to sautéing vegetables or even grilling meats, it holds up under intense heat and enhances the flavor of meals. Beyond cooking, avocado oil is also lightweight and versatile. It works well as an ingredient in shakes or smoothies, adding both nutrients and a dose of healthy fats without weighing down the mix. One of the reasons I consider avocado oil a top survival food is its durability. It has a relatively long shelf life, especially when stored in a cool, dark place. Unlike some other oils, it doesn't go rancid quickly, which is a critical factor when planning for extended periods of food storage. Plus, it has potential uses beyond the kitchen. For example, I've read that it can serve as a moisturizer for dry skin or even as part of a makeshift lamp oil in a pinch. 17. Ghee. When it comes to survival food that is both versatile and long-lasting, ghee is at the top of my list. This clarified butter is an essential addition to any prepper's stockpile because it combines shelf stability with nutritional value. Ghee doesn't require refrigeration, which is perfect for situations where electricity might not be reliable or available. I've kept jars for years without a hint of spoilage, making it an investment that pays off in the long run. One of the things I love most about ghee is its versatility. It's packed with healthy fats, which provide sustainable energy, something that's crucial in survival scenarios.
Whether I need to fry some foraged wild greens, sauté canned vegetables, or simply enhance the flavor of a meal, ghee always delivers.
Its high smoke point also makes it ideal for cooking over open flames or makeshift stoves, as it doesn't burn as easily as regular butter. But ghee isn't just about cooking, it can serve other practical purposes. I've traded small amounts with neighbors during rough times, proving its value as a barter item. Knowing its worth, I always tuck away a jar or two that I can use as currency if needed. Plus, its nutritional richness and essential fatty acids mean it can be a calorie-dense addition to your emergency meals, helping you stretch your food supply further. If you're planning for the long haul, ghee is a must-have.
Its durability, culinary value, and barter potential make it one of the smartest choices for survival food.
I can't imagine my preparedness stash without it. It's my go-to for flavor, nutrition, and peace of mind. Trust me when I say a jar of ghee could easily be worth its weight in gold during uncertain times. 18. Coffee. Coffee is an absolute must-have for any prepper, and I can't imagine a survival stash without it. Not only is it a lifesaver for caffeine addicts like me, but it's also a morale booster during tough times. Honestly, when faced with uncertain and challenging situations, having a cup of hot coffee can do wonders for your mental and emotional state. It's one of those small comforts that can make a huge difference. One of the reasons I consider coffee an essential survival food is its ability to keep you energized and alert. Whether you're dealing with a long night of keeping watch or completing physically demanding tasks, that dose of caffeine makes all the difference. It sharpens your focus and keeps fatigue at bay, which is exactly what's needed in high-stress survival situations. What's great about coffee is its versatility and long shelf life if stored properly. Freeze-dried or instant coffee is an excellent option since it's lightweight, compact, and doesn't require much effort to prepare. Plus, it lasts a long time as long as it's stored in a cool, dry place. For those who prefer ground coffee, vacuum-sealed bags can also extend its shelf life. I also think coffee has a powerful psychological impact. Stress and uncertainty can weigh heavily on us in survival scenarios. But the act of brewing and sipping a cup of coffee offers a sense of routine and familiarity. It's something small that brings comfort and normalcy, which is invaluable when everything else feels chaotic.
Simply put, coffee isn't just about caffeine. It's about keeping spirits high, maintaining energy, and adding a touch of normality to unpredictable situations.
For me, it's an absolute no-brainer to include in my prepper stockpile. 19. Beef jerky. When thinking of compact, protein-packed survival foods, beef jerky undoubtedly deserves a spot in every prepper's stockpile. For me, it's one of my absolute go-to choices, not just for emergencies, but for everyday convenience as well. This lightweight and easily portable snack make it a fantastic option for bug-out bags, hiking trips, or any situation where space and weight matter. It's one of those items that hits all the right notes for survival prep because it comes packed with nutrients while being long-lasting and practical.
What I personally love about beef jerky is its versatility and shelf life.
Properly packaged and stored, jerky can last for months or even years without refrigeration, making it a reliable food source when other options might spoil. The fact that it's rich in protein is one of its major advantages. During high-intensity situations or emergencies, our bodies need sustainable energy, and protein helps repair muscles and keeps us going. Plus, a small amount of jerky can be incredibly filling, which is essential in situations where resources are scarce.